designs are going to change the world. Your designs are going to cure cancer. You know, your designs is going to do a lot of things, okay? And you have a unique selling point to your designs. This is even before you start designing, okay? This is even before you start thinking, oh, I need to put a business plan together. This is what you believe that you can do as your own designer, right? So you have to have this creative expression that everyone has to see. The whole world has to know who you are and what you do. How I started my own label was, I found a great manufacturer in Hong Kong. He designed for great French labels and he was charging people very little money. And he had great sources for fabrics. And I thought, this is great, you know. Because as a designer, you need to have a good factory. You need to have good fabrics. And here he was, he presented everything to me. And there was a huge gap in the market back then. There wasn't any Zara, there wasn't any H&M. There was DKNY, there was CK, but I can sell my things cheaper than them. You know, and I can create things that look just as expensive as they are. You know, so there was a market opportunity. First year is all about market penetration, establish your brand, make sure you know the media, okay? Make sure you have your brand personality all sorted out. Everyone knows what you're about and what you're delivering, okay? It's a brand promise. You're promising your customers, this is what I do, okay? So you try and get to know your customer, okay? And you have to know the media. You have to know who's out there reporting for urban Straits Times. So second year is about demand and supply. Because you have to be more than a designer. You have to be a production manager as well. So you're always on the lookout for a better factory or next factory that can do the same thing or better. You know, and that's what you need to do. You have to keep on looking out for new suppliers, whether it's fabrics or factories or whatever. Okay? And know your factory's limits because you're going to have to keep pushing their limits. And then when they can't take anymore, then they drop you. And then you have to go and look for another factory. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay? And also another thing is, when it comes to the words demand and supply, you have to sort your supply out, but you also have to create your demand. So you have to make sure that people know you're out there, and you have to say, I am great, create the hype so that people will want you. So that's all part of your growth. Your early growth is to make sure that people know who you are and they think that you're great, or you tell them why should you want them? You know, why should you buy me? You know, so it's all about creating the hype, and it's all about this as well, sales ratio. You know, and it's all about improving the quality all the time and never stopping. You know, thinking of new ways of doing this better, but always this is non-stop. Always selling. You know, whether you're selling yourself to the factory to say, come on, please do this for me. Yeah, because they're not going to do it for you because you're going to give them a lot of money. They'll do it for you because they like you. And then hopefully you'll give them a lot of money. You know, so the salesmanship is, you have to sell yourself to the factory, sell yourself to your customers, sell yourself to the stores. You know, you're always selling. Sell your ideas to your staff. This is good, seriously, believe me, do it. In third year, when your money is sort of like run dry, you have to start looking for partners. Okay, so back to this. You know, there's a big reason why, how you can start is you start with money. You can't start anything without money. So for us, it took me about $5,000 maybe to start off the collection. 15 designs. Okay, maybe maximum 2 colors. So we had maybe 25 pieces. So I showed it to Isetan and I showed it to Tangs. And I said, this is the best thing since sliced bread. You're not going to see this anywhere, and if you don't take it, someone else will. And we're going to sell to Harrods, which we did. We'll sell to wherever. I mean, we were just like, it's good. And Tangs didn't buy it, but Isetan did. And they bought us on outright sale, so they just paid for the collection. So it was great. It wasn't on consignment, no sale or return. They just paid us the money, and we just moved on to the second season. So we could roll it. Doesn't always happen, you know, but when it does, we really have to capitalize on it. So anyway, when your money does run dry, that's when you have to start looking for the next source of money. So you have to sell yourself to the guys like me. You know? So it's about cash flow, it's about planning your business. So we'll talk about planning the business straight right from here, but you should always revisit it every year anyway. But the third year is crucial because you've done your homework, everyone knows who you are, you've got new factories. Third year, you have to make sure you get to the next level. I'm simplifying everything, okay? I'm sure it's not as simple as it is, but I'm simplifying so we can move on. But I'll give you ideas of what it takes and where you are now. So you're not the only one that's going through it. I've gone through it, you've all experienced it, so you can ask like different things, right? So third year, it would be great if you get a partner to send you to the next level. So what we did, we found a partner in the third year of our business. With the money, we set up a shop in Mian City. So that solved a lot of problems in terms of stock, clearance, and so on. Market image helped us a lot. So it was crucial for our growth. Fourth year, it was breaking into new markets. We sold to Harrods on our second year because my partner was from London, so it was a natural sort of like, let's go to London. She's from there. But on the fourth year, we got into Australia, and we wanted to go and see New York, Barney's, and all that. But really, you can mesh all of this up, meaning all that I've talked about, roll them up into the first year, and this is what you need to do. This is all that you have to do, right? And it is always about this, the quality of your designs and the salesmanship, right? Who you're selling to, what's your unique selling point.